I am just Jen YouTube channel, and I am just Jen, still stuck at home because if you saw the short, then you see that the rain is so bad in Vancouver, and I'm just not a girl that goes shopping frivolously. I just don't do spontaneous impulse shopping, so I only have one pair of running shoes. I did have a second pair, but I gave them to somebody that needed them more. And over the summer, I also bought a bunch of sandals and stuff for people with swollen feet wrapped in bandages who are just shoeless. The doctors are not doing enough for because we don't have enough doctors. First of all, we don't have enough emergency care and stuff. So people are getting treated temporarily and then sent back out, and that doesn't fix it. They don't get time to recover, and it's just ongoing. And I just decided I've had enough of watching people be shoeless. So that means I don't have the second pair of running shoes that I usually need for when I go to the gym. And then I have outdoor shoes for when I'm doing other stuff, which means I can't go anywhere today because I have to work tomorrow. And I'm with my young client for the entire afternoon. And if it does rain a second day, I need them to be dry and ready for tomorrow. So I'm gonna just keep cooking because I'm good at cooking. And I did have a tripod once. I forget where I bought it from. Wish, someplace online, and it didn't last me like a week. It was just no. So I never bought another one because they're just no good. They break so easy, or they move and don't stay tight. But I'm aware that by myself as a one hand man makes it difficult for me to show everybody what's going on. But I'm gonna flip the camera over. So at Safeway yesterday, I treated myself. I don't usually buy breadcrumbs or batters that are already pre-made, but I was in the mood to use up my bass of fish here. Instead of doing the one pan dinner dishes like I usually do that you've seen in previous episodes, I decided this time I wanted to put this in batter, and I didn't want to use up my own batter, my own flour, and just make my own homemade batter. So I treated myself at Safeway to the batter they have there. They have the English batter, which is what I usually buy because I'm English and I miss English food. I miss the stores and the clothing and all that stuff I used to wear and have access to here in Canada that is now gone since my grandmother's passed away or times have changed. Whatever, new generation stuff, it's not for me. So that's why I only have one pair of running shoes. I grew up in steel toe boots. I had 14-hole Docs and Rangers. You know, I had blue hair, piercings. I listened to heavy metal music, punk, ska. Like, I don't know anything about this new age stuff that people listen to. I wear, earplugs for a lot of it. It's not for me. I have steel toes, but they're CSA and they're work boots. So it's like walking around in 1 or 2 pound ankle weights when you're trying to get chores like going to the drugstore to pick up prescription and little lighthearted running around that you don't enjoy wearing them in this kind of weather. Also because of the temperature, steel toe, it's really cold on your toes. And when you're already working in an ice rink environment with kids on ice skates, you don't want to always feel like you're on ice and walking around in skates. So I opted to stay home and cook. So we're going to do the bassa fish. And this is usually meant for like the shrimp, chicken balls and stuff. I'm going to put my bassa fish in this. And instead of buying the extra shrimp, I just mix this stuff with that bassa fish. The glory of this stuff that's like $2.50. And it tastes like English restaurant good. Or Canadianized or North Americanized Chinese restaurant good. Without you having to do all the extra work. Now, on the back, it says to do 1 cup of this, so we're going to do that. I'm going to do this like one hand thing. That'll be my style. I'm just the one hand lady. It's not working. Hang on. Okay, I need an assistant. So, it says, I still can't do it. I need 1 cup of this without it going all over my counter. All right. I think we're getting somewhere. Not quite a cup, but I only have that So I would think this should be enough for that. Bassa fish. It's folded. There's more. It's a little bit longer. So we're going to do that. Now, it says to put in, like, water, but I don't like to use water too much. I pretty much like to use some milk and make it nice. So I'm going to do that. Where's my spoon? Wooden spoon. I don't like it too runny, so I'm just going to put a little bit of the milk in here. And milk in place of water in many things, even like your homemade or your store-bought pancake batter and stuff. It's really, really good. Delicious. So just a little bit of it. Throw it in to see if I can get the consistency I'm looking for out of the batter. The other thing at Safeway I discovered was Texas toast, which is the thick bread I love, and I hadn't bought that in years and years and years and years. But I found croutons, and this is the butter and garlic favorite. I've been munching on them more than eating them with my salads because it's like die-hard good besides my regular favorites. Oh my goodness. If you can find them, try them. You won't regret it. But now I need to get oil over the pan. So I'm going to have fried bassa, basically deep fried bassa. And I have leftover hash brown mix stuff that I made yesterday that I'll eat with on the side. So it's like a fried food day. Ta-da! We'll get that started on low. I wish I had one of those 6 or 8 grill burner stoves so I could have like that one burner on low as I'm moving around in the kitchen doing stuff. And then I have fresh parsley that I need to finish using up. I don't have any dill this time around, but I'm going to butter that, and then I will put some spices on it. I got lots of spices, and then I got this special seafood stuff. So it's like it's from Red Lobster. So instead of going there and spending $50 on Red Lobster dinner, I just do it myself. And then more over here. So after I butter it and put all that stuff on it, then I'll put it in here and I'll throw it in there. So I will make some more short videos because I need my other hand now to figure this out. And I will post how things look along the way in my shorts as I get through another rainy day and try to figure out how I can present this idea to Safeway so they can let me cook at home with the products I buy from their store that I like to get only at Safeway, that pretty much can only get at Safeway, and what makes Safeway special and important and really good, and why you should spend the money sometimes, what the purpose is for things costing more is sometimes the quality, the brand, the product, how few other places you can get it, and so on, right? So there's a reason for shopping around to different stores. When we lost Woolco and Kmart and Marks and Spencer's and Byway and Sam's and Zellers, everything changed with grocery stores and the chain supply and the high quality stuff that I'm used to as a Canadian, as a European descendant, specifically English. I think that's German. There might be a little Scandinavian and some Lapland in me. So that quality of everything is now missing when you have a bunch of Walmarts in place of that. So you need places like Safeway to go to that's still around from that era where they still have supplies that are of value. So this is still a little bit hard to stir. So I'm going to go now, guys. While I am suffering at home in this rain with one pair of running shoes that I need for tomorrow to be dry. And I will just show you some shorts of the delicious food at the end that it's done, that you can actually get a lot out of a little, and have a great time enjoying it. Stay home, eat fresh, eat better food, save your money. Don't go to restaurants. Okay, peace out. Thanks, guys. Bye. Oh, it's Bassa fish, just to answer your question. I got this Chinese store nearby me where they have a discount table, and inside they got all kinds of good stuff in the frozen section, and they have like a package deal where there's 3 large Bassa fish for like $3.49. So I usually buy one bag of those and I eat this. Like if I'm not sick of it, I'll eat the bass of fish like 3 times in a week. Eat a half at a time. And it's just yummy. But, you know, that depends on how much of a seafood lover you are. So I'm going to go fry it. If you see the Texas toast croutons somewhere, Mrs. Cubbisons, try them. Okay, I'm not paid for this, but I'd like to get paid for this. Peace out, everyone. Superwoman signing off on a rainy day in Vancouver, and I'd rather have the rain than the snow. It's still a lot warmer and better, because when the days are dry and the sun comes out, you kind of forget that it's heading into winter. Peace out.